Troopers and grinders. Hank the Tank has come back with the panel stream for the ages, my friends. That's right, the panel stream is back. Get your asses in here. Hank the Tank is going to be talking with members of the Troopers and grinders out there because there's some happening. There have been some strange recent updates regarding this upcoming UFC Fight Night card. Weird stuff involving Jamal Hill allegedly threatening Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and I haven't done my research into that. But if someone in the community can inform me about the situation and what the hell is going on, I would be interested. And yeah, we're entering December, guys. We're near December, and this is the time that the UFC comes to die. That's right. They are stepping slowly into the great beyond. Their eyes slowly close to hibernate for winter. And doesn't leave much, guys. We got the last UFC card of the year happening this Saturday. So, yeah, it's going to be a trend, guys. We're not going to have a lot to talk about regarding MMA unless Hank the Tank uses his knowledge and his skills with regional MMA to find some shows to choose to discuss in the next, 6 weeks. 6 weeks, guys! 6 weeks with no UFC. And so we're going to have to be forced to be talking about Inoue cards. We're going to be talking about Japanese MMA. We're going to be talking about PFL. Or maybe not. Are there any PFL cards coming out soon? I don't know. We're going to be talking about Octagon. We're going to be talking about KSW. We're going to have to talk about Cage Warriors. This is why I am interested in these cards, guys. Because they are our last resort for MMA. Karate Combat, Bare Knuckle, anything, my friends. LFA. There are more fish in the sea, guys. And Hank the Tank is very interested in discussing those. While the UFC is on its brief hiatus. God, 2026, I don't know if I'm looking forward to it for the UFC, guys. Being honest with you. I think it's going to be a clusterfuck. I think it's going to be batshit insanity. I don't even know if the White House card is going to happen. I don't know. Like, Trump's so incompetent that the thing might get canceled. Or if it does happen, it's going to be the weirdest fucking carny bullshit you've ever seen. Have you seen Wicked for Good? I did watch Wicked for Good. And I don't know. I felt like, the numbers were performed well. The actors did the best job they could. They tried their best. But the story felt, I don't know, it felt somewhat rushed. It felt like, how do you even put it? Like, they were trying to take their story and make it synchronized with the original, like for like 3/4 of the movie, which is really tough because in the first half, they had us in the first half, not gonna lie. The whole story was like way prequel, way outside the Wizard storyline, and so they could do whatever they wanted with the characters and their actions and what scenes lead to where. And the big thing that, aligns with the original movie is that the Wicked Witch has something against Oz and the Good Witch of the North. Am I saying that right? It was the Nice Witch of the North. I'm not sure, but yeah. So the only thing that aligned with the original movie was that the Wicked Witch has something against the Wizard. But in the second movie, For Good, now they gotta splice this thing in here about how this guy became the Tin Man, and then the guards are beating up this guy, so the Wicked Witch turned him into a scarecrow, and there was a trap door when Dorothy threw the water on her, and therefore it works with the story that we got here, Just and then somehow we don't even show the opening scene of the first scene in color of The Wizard of Oz. Dorothy's just gone, and the Wicked Witch never showed up. Like, they just have to come up with all sorts of little plot holes and loopholes and stuff that doesn't align with the original movie and what people, outside of people's memory. The Tin Man's super angry now and is just a cruel, angry monster, you know. I don't know. There was a lot of stuff that they sort of either skimmed past or reworked to try to fit within the story that they were telling. And it left a lot of people confused. The White House card is 100% happening. I'm sure they plan on it happening, but the way that the White House works with constructing things, they usually do better at deconstructing things and tearing stuff down. So I don't know. The foundations of Capitol Hill, I wonder if they're going to align with putting a giant MMA cage in there. I think it's going to happen, but it's going to be a disaster. We'll see, though. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't a big fan. I'm gonna leave the link here, by the way, guys, while I'm at it. If anybody wants to hop in, you are able to. Let me add another one and pin it. I'm used to this rodeo by now. I know how to get this stuff done. Here we go. Just pin these. Yes. There we go. All right. Thoughts on social media ban for teenagers in Australia under 16? Yeah. I do think it's not a great age to be involved in social media at 13, 14. Because now you already have to please people. You already have to, engage in a popularity contest at an age where your brain is still developing. You're being exposed to really nasty shit that is not age appropriate. 18 plus content. If you just scroll through social media and you search anything up, you'll find fucking porn. You will. Like, you're gonna stumble across something graphic and nasty if you search up anything. I searched up Dana White in Instagram once, and it showed a bunch of naked models with their junk showing. So, and going through the Discord servers, I'm all of a sudden seeing an influx of random people, showing porn, sexual content, just randomly in servers about MMA. So if you're a kid under the age of 16, then you're being exposed to sexual content and graphic shit that you shouldn't be knowing about till you're older, when you're a kid. And that can bring people to trying to act like adults, trying to act mature at a young age. That shit backfires. That shit does not go well. It doesn't go smoothly. All of a sudden, these kids have to grow up too fast. They lose their childhoods. They become edgy. They become involved with bad people, doxing, bullying. It's a mess. Like, I wonder if social media involves YouTube, because that's the only thing. As a kid, I did watch a lot of YouTube, and it got me interested in it. And, it's sort of indirectly led to where we are today. But at the same time, I don't know, man. You gotta be careful, because there are some channels that YouTube just allows, just keeps in service, keeps in business, and they have like Spider-Man doing creepy shit to Elsa, and little kids unboxing creepy shit like spiders, and adults doing weird stuff with kids, and it's just ugh. And people they have to beg YouTube to do something about it, and YouTube does zero, jack all. So You know, it's strange. I find it strange. Do I make a taco pizza or a 6-meat pizza? I have tried neither of those. However, I think a 6-meat pizza might be fucking delicious. Especially if you have a good balance of like savory and salty with it. I think it would make for a pretty good pizza. Taco pizza is just like a taco, but actually I've seen taco pizzas. Like it's some taco meat on pizza. Like you better hope you have some condiments or some hot sauce or something to complement it, because otherwise it might be sort of an unwelcome palate. I'd say 6-meat pizza might be good. This is a panel stream, by the way, so if you want to click the panel link, please do so. Hank, hello, Anakin Sky. How are you doing this fine day? I'm doing all right. Just going over a strange social media ban in Australia. But no, actually, it's not that strange. Let's be honest. Like, they set a proper age to be watching social media, because we don't need fucking 14-year-old TikTok stars getting themselves involved with fucking creeps. Sorry. Just got to be real with you. We don't need kids on Instagram being exposed to dangerous individuals and creepy content that makes them adults way too soon. The only problem I have is YouTube, because I got on YouTube and I turned out fine. But, you know, maybe there are some kids who go to some of the dark fucking recesses of YouTube and see some shit they're not prepared for. But then again, a lot of that content is 18 plus, so I don't know. I feel like YouTube's the exception, but all the other social media I totally get. There's fucking degenerates on Twitter. I'm still calling it Twitter. Fuck you, Elon. Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, everywhere. Snapchat can get you fucking doxxed and swatted. What meats do you eat? Pork, Hank? I hear it's forbidden in your tribe. I am an atheist, so I'm not involved with Jewish shit and Vinny is just my friend, but I'm not, converted to Islam. So I don't give a shit what's on a pizza. I'll eat any fucking meat. But yeah, what meats I would suggest? Pepperoni, obviously. Put sausage on there. Ham, if you can. Chorizo. What are some other ones? There's capa. What's it called? Capa something. You put that on pizzas. Types of dried meat. I got it for someone for Christmas once. Salami. Salami goes real well. Oh, prosciutto. There we go. Prosciutto. There we go. That's everything I would encourage. Those are all great on pizza. Thoughts on Hill and Joanna Beef? That's what I wanted to ask you, Anakin, Big Alink MMA, or I guess Big Benoit MMA at this point. Capacuolo. Yeah. Put that on it. It's good. I wanted to hear from you because I have no idea what's going on with that. All I know is that Hill threatened Joanna with something. And how do you do that with Joanna Jacek? She's been a sweetheart for years. Guess they got into a spat and Hill threatened something. I don't know what it is. Maybe you can share some context in the chat. Yeah, I got a ton of different hot sauces. Hashtag support local hot sauce companies. Nice. When Instagram added that fucking map feature, I was panicking. Yeah, you got to be real careful. They are insane. They are legitimately insane. Why the fuck? So they just did it without anybody noticing. And when you were safe before, now all of a sudden, boom, there's your location. What the hell, dude? Wild. Anyway. Now wait in the car. Anyway, the Italians are very important in the foundation of this great country. Unfortunately, there are also many Italians in the foundation of this building. Anyway. Oh, Czechoslovakia, Poland, big difference. Yeah, with Germany, you invaded you both in 20 seconds. And what were you doing? You're having Girl Scouts selling cookies at the door. Anyway. Oh, here we go. I'm being heckled by a guy from Zamaba, whatever. What is your name? Ratumbo. English translation, Leroy. Anyway, look, tracks. Matumbo, white women, that way. Anyway, will you be doing a karaoke stream soon? I want to do one. But I was given advice that I needed a better format for it. I needed to have the audio issues fixed. So I'm trying to record something where, the audio's playing clearly and you can hear me properly and it all works out really well. But I need to do some experimentation first. I need to do a little recording and see what audio options work. So it's going to take a little while. It's going to be a work in progress, Kobe, got to be honest with you. But yeah, I'm trying to figure that out. And once I do, I will get back to the karaoke streams. MFW Instagram doesn't let me send GIFs, but tries to live broadcast my exact location to everybody. I know, it's so worth it. The GIFs are just so good on IG. Not. They're fucking dog shit. But yeah. I don't. The only cool thing about Instagram is the seen just now feature. But that shit's revealing too. Because in conversation, sometimes you're just like, I don't want to get engaged with this guy. He's, talking mad shit. He's acting emotional. He's saying nonsense and hoping for a response. I want to ignore this guy. And then, you're looking at it for a second. You don't want to respond. And then the app says, seen just now by this guy. So now they know that you ghosted them when they sent you a message. Dude, Instagram's trying to get you fucking killed. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. I'm not going to mention certain people that location accuracy service has accidentally doxed, but it is strange. It is not good. Again, feel free to hop on panel and talk to me, guys. The other social media is getting banned in Australia: Facebook, Threads, Snapchat, TikTok, YouTube, X, Reddit, Twitch, and Kick. They banned Facebook. Now that's a little insane. I'm sorry. What? I've never seen offensive material on Facebook. It's just a bunch of 50, 60-year-old people yapping. What's the point? YouTube, no, I'm not a fan of that. Reddit, I understand. Twitch and Kick, I understand. Yeah, Twitch too, I understand as well. Yeah. Apart from maybe YouTube and Facebook, I don't know. The Australia situation is them banning it for people under 16, which I get. Which I totally get. The thing is, how is that enforced? Like, you ban it, but then, like, what if someone lies about their age? What if someone claims to be 18? Do you have to fact check it? Do you have to give them an address or an email address or information that helps them confirm that you're, above 16? Like, how do we make sure that the people being exposed to this stuff are, are under 16? How do we confirm that? If they lie about it, It's a weird situation. Probably has to do with ID verification. Yeah, that's a good idea. That's probably the best way you can do it. People are already bypassing the social media ban. Well, that's what happens when you ban stuff, guys. That's what happens when you have a war on something, is the people in the war fight back. And I get it. It's a good cause to keep, underage people from being exposed to really mature content online and fucking up their brains. But bans, I don't know how many of those really work. Like, there's always going to be ways around it. There's, especially if they're used to it, there are always ways to get around shit, unfortunately. I don't know. It's just, a headset guy. But he's, oh God. His name was someone else, but I forget what it was. I think it was Mohammed something. Mashallah, remember me, I'm back. Yes, I am aware. Hello, good to see you. Give me the original name in the live chat. And hop on panel if you want. I'm doing a panel stream. Hank, are you aware of trans political activist Laura Loomer? I am not a fan of Laura Loomer. Laura Loomer just whispers crazy shit in Trump's ear and he just spouts it. She's basically his propaganda hype man. My original name is Suck These Nuts. Got him. Ha! Got him. Yeah, Laura Loomer just makes up crazy shit about immigrants and trans people and basically victimized minorities in order to appeal to white bigots and young, vulnerable men. She just basically just jams their brains with misinformation and also jams it into the head of a 80-year-old man, and he just rinses and repeats with whatever the hell she's talking about. Bro, should I start lives too? But I feel like I'm not as good a speaker as you. Practice makes perfect, a headset guy. You can be the shittiest speaker on the planet. Watch me and Idaho's early streams. We did not have chemistry. We did not have funny moments. If we did, they were few and far between. We were very monotone, very dull and droll, and lacking a personality. And then next thing you know, the more I got into it, the more I experimented, the more I worked on my, trying to think about it. Hold on. Did I get a message? Oh, shit, I did. Hold on. I worked on my tone. I worked on my, see, you are as good a speaker as me because you wouldn't have blanked here. Trying to think of the term. I always get stuck on these. Just working on my delivery, and next thing you know, I feel like I'm a natural at it, and I can do it with every single stream. And I don't know. He isn't a she. Oh, shit. Are you telling me that Laura Loomer actually switched genders? Damn it. Hold on. Are you telling me that she pulled a Bruce Buffer? Buckle up, buckaroos. So she's a he now. Interesting. Given everything all the shit that she talked about trans people, very ironic. Can we do one together? Maybe that will give me some help. I mean, you could always reach out to me. How would you reach out to me? You could, it's tough. You could hop on panel here and give me your email, and I can reach out to it. Or I do have a Discord account. I could give you the Discord name if you want to reach out to me there. But yeah, I mean, I think you could. You seem to have a lot of confidence in the live chat. But then again, most people do. And then all of a sudden, the story changes once they're on screen, if they're showing themselves at all. Yeah, what's your Discord, Brazier? The Discord is... Let me see. See if there's anything specific. It's Hank the Tank, baby. It's Hank the Tank, baby. No spaces, no capital letters. Hank the Tank, baby. HANKTHETANKBABY. That is it. So type that into a search for friends section, and we could become Discord friends. Man, that's reminding me, fucking Hamoud, fucking rat, dude. Reached out to me, was my biggest fan, had my emojis in his Discord server. And then he hopped on panel with Vinny and got argumentative with him, and I tried to stay objective. And next thing you know, he never wants to talk to me again. Crazy, dude. That's why I worry about, having closer contacts with people, because people often let you down, or they get really, or your friendship with them really depends on a bunch of outside variables. It gets annoying. It says you are not accepting friend requests. Oh boy. I think I accept friend requests. People have reached out to me. If you want, you can give. Do you want to give your Discord username in here? I don't know if it's the best move. I don't really want to give my email out. We could have a private chat in one of the posts on my channel after this if you want, and we could get it done that way. How can I find my Discord name? If you're on your phone, it should be in the bottom right-hand corner, and it'll show your handle. I was working on my verbiage. That's the word I was looking for. Verbiage, something. Is that the word? Yeah, my verbiage. No, there is verbiage. Yeah, I was working on my verbiage, and I got better. Got better at pronouncing, delivering my words, and keeping a good pace. Being entertaining, thinking outside the box. Muhashid. Yeah, Mushahid. There it is. Oh, I'll take that off. Well, and I'll do this real quick. I do encourage you to come on panel. This is a panel stream. We could work on it right now, Shit. Man, that is a lot of characters. But I'll roll with the punches. Oh, God. Did I misspell something? No, I typed it all perfectly. Let's see if I can get rid of the space. Sorry, technical difficulties, guys. Yeah, it says the username is incorrect. I don't know, man. It's looking tough. I tried, man. I tried. I don't know if I could do it. Unless you gave me something else, but that's sort of difficult. I don't know what to tell you. I tried. I hate when shit like this happens. I typed it in perfectly, so I'm not sure, and I'm pretty sure I accept friend requests. Well, we're gonna go through this now, I guess. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my damnedest. I can't find it. Anyway, let's try to move on to another topic, shall we? I asked Anakin what Jamal Hill said to Joanna Jędrzejczyk, but I didn't get a response. Former light heavyweight champion. Hill can be heard saying, "I'll knock you the fuck out. If you touch my girl, I'm going to knock you the fuck out." Jędrzejczyk responded, "Yeah, you will. It's been a long day." Instead of doing fight reactions over the amazing card we had this week, there's another issue at hand. The video, now seen response videos. My girl said something to Joanna, or my girl did something to Joanna. Joanna's not just going to go off and do all these things for no reason. My girl wasn't there, was not at the fight. We went upstairs to the VIP lounge. The VIP lounge is where, the let fighters go. They got a section for us. Go get foods and drinks. What else? So I walk into the area. I greet everybody. I go to Joanna. Say, "What's up, champ? How you doing?" She's like, "Yeah, what's up? Where's your girl? Your girl's not here." "Where's your girl?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "No, she's not here." She's like, "You're Mr. Big Player, man, Mr. Big Time." I'm like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't know how you get down in America, but I'm from Poland. I'm from Poland. We're real gangsters. I don't do this shit. I don't play this shit." I'm like, "Yo, what's going on? What happened?" So I asked her about this. Was something said? Did you hear something? Talk to me. What's going on? What are you upset about? This lady completely flipped her shit. She's going off. She's like, "Nah, motherfucker, like talking shit. You like talking shit." This is the first legible thing she said. I was like, "I was talking shit. Let's start there. What did I say?" She said, "No, I do this. I'm from Poland, motherfucker." I'm like, "Joanna, I'm just trying to understand what you're upset about. What did you say? Or what did I say? What I said? What did you hear that has you this upset? Can you articulate for me what you're upset about?" She said, "I'm no fucking lawyer. I don't have no fucking lawyer. All this bullshit. I'm from Poland. I'll fuck you up. I'll fuck you up. I'm not fucking scared." I'm like, whoa, now she's threatening me. Then she says, "I should have smashed your girl's head in. Go over and smash her head in too. I don't give a fuck." Now she's threatened me. Now she's threatened my girl. I have not threatened her. I have not raised my voice. All I've asked her is, "What is the issue? What is going on?" I asked her one more time, "Can you articulate for me what the issue is? What was said?" Well, that's another thing. I worked on my articulation. She said, "No, if you're talking shit, you're talking shit. Okay, if I'm talking shit, what did I say?" Jesus, it's going on and on. Just end the argument, Jamal. Just be like, "Hey, stop talking to me. I'm good. Stop playing your game." Like, now you're just escalating it more and more. And Jamal Hill's an idiot. He got into it with his older brother and punched him. Can't just end a conversation. "No, I don't know. I just know what you're talking shit. I hope you're talking shit." "Oh, I hear you're talking shit." Uh-oh, she pulled in the granite. "So you're upset with me and you don't know what I said. Can't tell me what I said, and you're this upset, but you can't tell me what I said or what you're upset about." What the hell, dude? They're doing mental gymnastics right now. Oral gymnastics. How does Jamal Hill even remember any of this? There were like 6 paragraphs of them talking. He remembered all this. It's actually sort of suspicious. I was okay, like, with what that being said. You can't tell me why you're upset. If you're upset with me, you're coming at me crazy and all these things, and now I don't give a fuck about why you're mad. What? Here is the Discord username, Mushahid. Case, I mean, that's the real one if you want to reach out. It has never stopped me from accepting friend requests. So I don't know. It's strange, man. Anyway, how dare Hill threaten to KO my future whore wife, Joanna? Jesus, isn't she married or something? I don't know. I was like, okay, with that being said, you can't tell me why you're upset. You're upset with me. You're coming at me crazy and all these things. And now I don't give a fuck about why you're mad. If I don't care, I don't care whatever reason why you're mad. If I don't care, it is what it is. And you sound retarded. I told her you sound retarded to me. What the hell is this, man? They're talking like kindergartners on the playground. At this point, she's already threatened me. She threatened my girl. I'm not trying to hear this shit. She walked up in my face now. Okay, so Joanna instigated physically there. She's also now approached me, also in my face, like she's going to do something to me. She was being aggressive towards me the whole time, threatening me, being aggressive towards me. Not one time did I get aggressive. Did I go towards her, raise my voice, anything? At this point, I'm like, you're making a scene. This shit ain't cool. UFC staff comes, they grab her, moving her away, and now she's getting real loud, talking about just wait. I'll fuck you and I'll fuck your girl up. I'm like, if you would have touched my girl, I would have knocked you the fuck out. And if you touch my girl, I'm going to knock you the fuck out. She's threatening to assault my girl. Well, there you go. If there is video proof of the UFC staff pulling Joanna away when Hill said that, then that'll be the proof that everyone needs that she instigated. Because if she's the one getting led away, then she started shit and she got up, and then it's official that she got up in Jamal Hill's grill. So yeah, Jamal Hill just responded. But I mean, if Joanna clearly said, I'll fuck you and I'll fuck your girl up, then yeah, Joanna clearly started it. Who knows what Jamal Hill said that got her pissed? You can't trust what anybody says about what, oh, so-and-so said this, so-and-so claimed that, you know. There's, you can't validate that. You can only go off of rumors. And that's already a mistake, because then you're starting shit with people when, what they did is not confirmed. And you just risk ending a friendship over nothing. So yeah, it seemed like Joanna did start it, and she made Hill snap. But then again, she was saying, "I'll fuck you and your girl up." You got to respond to that, especially if you're a fighter. You just can't take that lying down. So yeah, real weird. I don't know. I think rarely Jamal Hill is actually in the right here. In a rare occasion, Jamal Hill is justified for saying that. If Joanna, in fact, did say that, we need a third account to confirm. And then we need to look at that footage again and see if Joanna was led away. Let me check. Yep. Yep, she got led away. She got pulled away. Yep. We saw it. She was getting pulled away by the security. So there you go. It's Joanna's fault. Whoever gets let out by security first is usually the aggressor. So yeah, I mean, seems like an open and shut case to me. Jamal Hill was being friendly, and Joanna wasn't. So she was led away, and then Jamal Hill defended his girl. So womp, womp, womp. Also, one last thing I want to discuss. No one's hopping on panel. Before I sign off, King Green, Bobby Green, is now fighting Lance. What's his name? There's a Lance. I don't know. Was it Warner or something? I forget. Fuck your IQ tests. King Green versus Lance Gibson Jr. Does anybody have any intel on Lance Gibson Jr.? Did anybody watch him in Bellator? His last fight was for a conquest of the cage. And then the one before that beat a 19-2, 5-2. And then got knocked out with a power jab by a 7-2 guy 2 years ago. Barely beat a 15-12 guy in Bellator. What the hell is this fight? Why is Green stepping up on short notice? And can he manage to find a way to lose to this Lance guy? I'm wondering, because I'm sort of there's a lot on the line with this mecha tournament DTA I'm being involved in. So I sort of want to know who this Lance guy is before I pick him to lose against Bobby King Green, especially since I'm doing a preview and picks tomorrow. And then Joe Anderson Brito is taking on Isaac Thomas, who I know about, but I wonder if he'll be fully prepared to fight Joe Anderson Brito on 3 days' notice. And if Joe Anderson Brito can just latch up a sub on him, it's hard to tell. I don't know. Both King Green and Joe Anderson Brito are ranked guys with a lot of experience. But is this young blood just going to fucking plow through them and use physical strengths to their advantage? Like, you got to wonder a little bit. I don't know. I think I'm going to pick the veterans, but we saw what happened with Malcolm Wellmaker, but he's sort of a young gun with like 4 or 5 fights in UFC to his name. Like, it wasn't that crazy to pick the short notice replacement, but here, I don't know. These guys have fought better competition and won against better competition too. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wait a day or two for other people to give some predictions and some history on these up and comers before I can have any confidence picking them. But so nobody hopped on panel, so that's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Maybe next time I'll get the link out more. But yeah, that's probably gonna do it for me for now. So thank you guys all for watching. I have been Hank the Tank. You've been the Troopers and Grinders. And as always, you've escaped the war zone for now. What's going on here? You know, you might as well go to the ice rink. You're all a bunch of hockey pucks. I'm